Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that, shake that shit, work it, bitch. Don't stop.
I really thought you were gonna do Tinashe.
I thought about it, but then that shit has also been in my head. I'm like, I kind of want to pop coochie right now, and like Nasty Girl is more of like a body roll. I want to. Don't stop, pop that cat. But it's too fucking hot. Hey y'all, welcome to the Pretty Petty Podcast, and I'm Mira.
And I'm Mercedes.
And we're here to talk shit. And it's hot. How you feeling?
I don't know how to answer that. How are you feeling?
Not that being a loaded question. Listen, I'm hot as hell right now. It's almost 90 degrees and I have no AC. So those that are listening, you get an idea if you understand how hot that shit gets. I'm dying right now. Well, other than that, I'm all right. I'm just one day at a time, really. One day at a fucking time. So let's get into.
I burned out.
So you did. So you going through? Okay. You know,
I burned out 3.5 weeks ago.
Damn.
And I haven't done anything except this right now in 3.5 weeks.
Seriously? No content?
No content, no streams, no editing. I have nothing inside of me.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
This is my longest burnout I've ever had. And I'm not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I can't afford it.
Yo, I think mine's was like years. And I can't even say was because I think I'm still in it. Like I'm still dealing with it. You can go through burnout for years. And I thought it was just like, oh, I need a week. No. Yeah. It can go on for very long. So
when I burn out, it's past work related. It's like I have to convince myself to go to the bathroom, convince myself to do pretty much anything. I don't want to do anything, but we're going to see how this podcast goes. Sorry, that was a little too depressing for the start.
I feel you though. When you get to that point where you don't want to, yeah. That shit is definitely relatable. But yeah, let's get into this mess. It's not super, I don't really have anything super messy. It's probably just this stuff, but it leads more into, it's not really mess. So apparently J-Lo canceled her tour and she announced it on around like the end of May. So like May 31st, a few days ago. She discussed her marriage being in trouble, stuff like that. And she said that she's taking time off to be with her children, her family, and her close friends.
Wait, she really said that?
Yeah.
Do you have what she said?
Yeah, I got it right.
I didn't.
Yeah.
So I saw someone post that and I was like, there's no fucking way J-Lo said that.
Yeah.
I thought it was fake news.
Not fake news. No, I had to look that up myself because that's a big deal to cancel a tour. But I also feel like in order to do that, it got to be either some shit going on or you got to be tired. Like people tried to, rank on her, poor ticket sales. But it's like, I think they said they were 70% sold. But it's not even that. I don't know. I just feel like right now people are just tired and people are kind of trying to focus on family and this.
I'm still stuck on, she said that her marriage to Ben Affleck is in trouble.
Yeah.
So I've seen videos of them out, and I don't know why, but on my timeline, I always see videos of her and Ben Affleck getting out of cars or walking.
And he's slamming the car door.
Yeah, but he always looks miserable, and the comments are always like, this is Jennifer Lopez's fault, basically. And so I always ignored it. But after watching her movie, she might be the problem.
Oh my God. I still gotta watch that fucking movie. You stupid. Yo.
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty dope that she was transparent in that way. I would have never expected her to say that. I would have never expected any pop celebrity. I would like Beyonce would never say that. Rihanna would never say that. I don't think.
Yeah, so Live Nation announced it from her, and it said that she's taking the time off to be with her children, family, and close friends. So that was the announcement that Live Nation put out on her behalf, and I don't know. I kind of think that's kind of cool, spending time with your family and doing what you gotta do, because I feel like we live in this world where everything is grind. And if you're not overexerting yourself and you're not killing yourself for $1, you don't hold value or you don't care about survival and things like that. So, I think that's good for her.
Condolences to all of Jennifer Lopez's fan.
What?
Maybe you can catch your tour next year. I said maybe her fan can catch her tour next year.
Did you say her fan?
Mm-hmm.
Why you doing that?
I don't know. That's my attempted humor.
In the singular, yo, you ain't shit. Oh my God.
I really want to see Billie Eilish in concert before I leave this mortal coil, but she ain't coming back to Texas.
Why isn't she coming back to Texas?
Because Texas is a shithole that doesn't care about women's rights, and that's her reasoning.
Oh, she literally said she's not coming back to Texas.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I thought she had a bad experience and you was just guessing, like, after the last time she came to Texas, she not coming back.
No, she ain't going to Florida either.
Oof. So a while back, let me see something. Let me make sure I'm getting these things correct. So for the month of May, the Hollywood Reporter released a cover. And on this cover, it has a very diverse set of actresses on it, right? And I thought it was dope when I saw it. I thought it was really cool. I don't know everybody, but I do know, I recognize Quinta and Maya Rudolph. But I'm also just out of the loop because I don't watch TV enough. But I was just like, oh, this cover is so dope. This cover is so beautiful. And that's another thing. Their names are not on the cover, which is already a problem in itself. But few weeks, I don't even say if it wasn't even a few weeks. I'll say, yeah, maybe like a week or two after I saw that cover. I'm like, oh, that's so dope. They look amazing. Everybody looks so great. This is great to see. I wouldn't even say like 2 weeks later, I come to find out that the issue of Hollywood Reporter, the very diverse and beautiful issue of Hollywood Reporter I saw was digital only. And that the version of it that went to print had all white actresses on the cover. And it looks totally different from what we're being served online. Yeah, I'm going to send you this shit. Because when I saw this shit, I was like, oh, wow, they still doing this type of stupid shit? Yeah.
Oh, so this is the printed cover? I want to see what the digital cover looks like.
It's in that thread. So there's a printed cover. It's all like white actresses. I think I see an Asian actress here, Sophia. And then the other cover, which is supposed to be served online, is the more diverse cover, and it has Black women on it. And I'm like, oh wow, we doing that? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw people talking about this, and I'm like, there are plenty of dramatic actresses who are Black who. I mean, you could have sprinkled a little bit of diversity in that cover. But yeah, Nicole Kidman, Jennifer Aniston, Jodie Foster, Sofia Vergara, Brie Larson, Naomi Watts. And then the digital one, you already mentioned Quinta. Yeah, basically every Black woman that's ever been on SNL. Yeah. And Kristen Wiig. And then it's like the comedy. Yeah. But I'm like, know, Black women, we in our dramatic bag. It doesn't make any sense to have it be this divisive. But yeah, somebody fucked up for sure. I love the title, Not Us Being the Funny Black Friend Again.
Yeah, the tweet says Not Us Being the Funny Black Friend Again. I'm like, and at first I didn't get it until you just like pointed out like those are comedians. And I'm like, holy shit, that's the funny, but oh my fucking God. Yeah. Like,
yeah, they separated the comedic from the drama.
And interesting. There's plenty of Black dramatic actresses they could have found to be included, but I just feel like shit like that is very intentional. I'm sorry,
but Sofia Vergara, that's the one that's a stretch for me. I ain't never in my
dramatic
life.
All I see her is this comedy. She's, what I'm saying, like, I don't know.
She played Griselda Blanco, right, in that Netflix show. Yeah, I haven't seen it because I do not like Sofia Vergara.
Wait, what's she doing?
This was a long time ago, but I have a problem letting go of stuff.
She said, "Nigga, something what happened?"
I'm sure she has. No, she has a son that she had when she was really, really young, like when she was probably a teenager, and she was on some sort of a late night talk show with somebody, and the host was like, "So yeah, your son." People all like sometimes confuse him for your boyfriend. And she's like, yeah, I had him when I was really young. I was raped. And then she starts laughing. She made a rape joke about being raped as a kid and having a baby. So ever since she made that joke, I have never liked her.
Damn. Well, I mean, she's joking about her. But aren't people allowed to joke about their own trauma? I mean, that's her trauma.
No, it didn't happen to her. That's what I'm saying. She
made that shit
raped.
up?
Yeah. She was not raped. She was like, oh yeah, I was raped.
Who the fuck makes up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you can find the clip online anywhere, but I will never forget that.
I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke shit. That's because I was like, wait, you mad because she's joking about? I mean, it does make people uncomfortable when people joke about trauma, but like, what can you do? It's a trauma to joke about. But you saying that never even had. Who the fuck makes up something like that? Yeah, they got to get it the fuck together. And I think of, I don't know, for me personally, that shit kind of triggered me a little bit because working in the gaming space, there's been times where I thought I was getting highlighted for things. And then I realized it was in a very limited capacity and that it was intentionally in a limited capacity. And then you have to kind of ask yourself, why? Why am I only being highlighted or set to work or set up for this thing in this very niche? They always try to like niche us down and shit. And in this case, I feel like they're trying to niche us down to the internet. Like, why couldn't the fuck one of those covers could have been 1 month and they could have been the next month? Like both of those covers could have went to print just fine. But yeah, so you finna get some of Rihanna's hair care products because Fenty hair is coming out.
I saw that. Probably not. Probably not. But I remember seeing like a few weeks ago how Rihanna was like hinting that she was going to be having a hair care line. I haven't seen too many people say anything bad about it like they did Beyonce.
Not they was dragging Beyonce.
And Rihanna is not exactly known for natural hair. So I'm not exactly sure why there's a difference. But I mean, I love Rihanna. I'll support her from a distance. My pocketbook can't handle what her prices are going to be, whatever her prices is going to be.
Damn.
What about you?
I'm probably not. I just need to see some reviews like anything else. But like pretty much what you said about her not really being known for like her natural hair is the only discussions I've really been seeing around it. Like, I guess, it's like questioning the validity or the brand alignment or I don't know. But
do you trust Fenty as a brand? Like, have you tried the workout clothes, the skincare, stuff like that?
I actually have a bunch of Fenty lotion sitting right here. That's my favorite lotion. So I use Fenty lotion right now, and I used to use a lot of Fenty makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have all my lip glosses, contours. Pretty much I use everything still except for my foundation and the Fenty skin lotion because it's my favorite. I love the smell. I love the weight of it. And it keeps me good and moisturized, but it's not too heavy. But it makes my skin shine really nicely. But as far as like hair, I love the body cream. But I'm very particular about hair products now because we're in the era of like, well, we've been in the era of, people trying to promote to natural hair and think about how much money you spent on natural hair products, especially if you like where you're at natural hair. Think about how much money you spent on natural hair care products in the past 15 years. And it's like, oh my God.
I could probably buy a car with that.
With all the money you spent on hair care products, like, oh hell. So I need to see more.
The only thing I've gotten from Fenty that I've been disappointed in is her perfume. I bought it without even smelling it because I was just so excited. Mm-hmm. And it's just not for me. And I'm so upset with myself because that bitch was like $130 for a perfume I can't stand.
Damn. I think
yeah.
I never tried the perfume. I think for me, I was in love with the foundation, and then I just started trying other things, and I found other like foundation shades from different brands that like fit my skin tone a bit better. And the oxidized, what's it called? It was oxidized, and it was beating my ass. Oxidation. I don't know pronunciation. Yeah, it was beating my ass. Like when I would go out it's one thing when you inside and you under, you know what I'm saying, indoor lights, and then you go outside. I was like, okay, nah. But I still use everything else, and I still got my Savage X Fenty lingerie. But
what was like your first grown woman makeup brand that you bought? Like the first time you were like, okay, I'm gonna be like them girls on YouTube, and I'm gonna do something a little bit more than Maybelline. MAC, yeah.
MAC. It started with MAC for me, and that was when I was like 19, 20, and that was when I started really getting into like full face makeup and shit like that. And I didn't start contouring and doing all of that until like, I want to say still a few years ago. That's still fairly new to me still when I think about it. But when I really started paying attention to makeup and really wearing it, and I used to go to the MAC store and buy the makeup, and MAC Heroin had me in a chokehold. Ruby
I still have it.
Yeah, I still got it. It's still here behind me.
I will never throw away my MAC lipsticks. They are well past expired, but I'm never throwing them away. Ever.
Mood.
I have MAC lipsticks back when they was $14. Them hoes is 20 something now.
Oh no.
Yeah. But no, I remember back when YouTube, this is like back when Jackie Aina was in the beginning.
I was just about to say.
And there was another Black woman who I cannot remember her name for the life of me, but she's the one who inspired me to go to MAC. And I remember she took the MAC moisturizer and she would apply it with her foundation brush. And so I remember I had to get that exact foundation brush and that exact MAC moisturizer. And now I'm like, who the fuck applies moisturizer with a foundation brush? But that's what she showed me. And I have a clear memory of doing it. But
yo, good times. That reminds me when I used to just watch Jackie Aina to get like makeup updates. It was a point where she was like the only makeup YouTuber I watched. And I would just check in with her to see like what she was reviewing, what she was talking about, how she felt about like different makeup. Because like as a little Black girl or a young Black woman, you don't really have any idea of like where to start, especially if you don't have people around you who are like makeup artists or who are already savvy with those things. You kind of just shooting in the dark. So
I know
she definitely helped me a lot.
Way off topic, but I could see Jackie Aina becoming a billionaire.
I could. I definitely
People have been hating on her. I think it's just jealousy. Her perfume. Have you smelled any of them yet?
Is it good? No, I saw ads for it. It smell good.
So I remember I went to 2 Sephora's because I was like, I gotta smell it. There's 4 of them. 3 of them smell really, really good to me. One of them smells like one of the best perfumes I've ever smelled in my entire life. The yellow one, hard to get or something like that. It is hard to get. That shit was sold out, but it smells so amazing. I got like the little travel one.
This shit was hard to get.
It smells so good. It might be my favorite perfume I've smelled in years. It smells so good.
Damn. Anyway,
okay. What was we talking about?
We was talking about Rihanna's hair care line and stuff like that. Yeah. And whether we would cop. I personally, like I said, I'm just waiting for more information. I haven't seen any reviews, any influencers, anybody doing product reviews, not the hair girlies, skin girlies, nobody. I'm still waiting to see what that rollout is going to look like. And
I still haven't seen any
how the
negative
consumers
reviews
feel about it.
On Secret. Everyone says great things about Secret. I wonder why celebrities who have makeup lines and skincare lines don't do collaborations. Maybe they feel like their name is enough. But can you imagine if Rihanna and who else has a makeup line? I don't know. Just like anybody did a collaboration. Did you know Gwen Stefani has a makeup line in Sephora?
I found that out a while back. But you know what would be fire? If Rihanna or any artist who has like a hair care line did a collab with somebody with a makeup line and they like integrated the aesthetics from one of their music videos. If they have like matching aesthetics from one of their albums or one of their eras and like did a collab like that and created the makeup around the aesthetics and the color palette of that video, that album, that era. Why the fuck nobody, like, why don't they do this?
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Copyright that shit real quick.
I'm about to say, hold on.
That's a really good idea. I was just thinking about like,
listen, hire me. Thanks.
Rihanna has like eras, right? Can you imagine if she did like a lipstick launch that was like an era of like only girl in the world, and then like you had like what's my name, and like that would be I would cop all them bitches,
I would buy that shit. Yeah, and like and advertising around that will pop because you could imagine like influencers probably promoting it with like the music on TikTok and finding creative ways to promote the. Oh man, that would be cool. So.
She probably doesn't want to remind people that she made music once upon a time.
Because she be ignoring the fuck out of everybody. Yo, apparently they was talking about Fenty Beauty starting up in China. And even when she was doing interviews and press over there, the Chinese was like, where's the album? Like, no, nigga, you went to another country and still ain't a skate.
I could have sworn.
It was like, where's the album?
I could have sworn she was like hinting about music coming out right before COVID, and then COVID happened, and then that shit was never heard from again.
She probably said, fuck that shit. I'm being a mom, and somebody even speculated. I don't even remember. Hold on.
Rihanna's?
Somebody speculated that she possibly got into music to, you know how people get into one thing and to segue into something else.
Because that was her last single,
Work
right?
was 2016. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
2016.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Auntie 2016.
Oh,
damn, that had Love on the Brain. God, dog. Damn.
Oh my God.
I did not know Rihanna was 36 and a Pisces.
Wow. That's what's up.
Any more news stories you want to talk about?
Let me see. So I've seen discussion because recently Sexy Red did a performance and she had it looked like a MAGA hat. I think it said "Make Sexy." I couldn't make out the word. I don't know, she said "Make Sexy Great Again" or something on stage or whatever. Because I was like, why she got a MAGA? It was like, it don't say "Make America." So I could imagine it probably said "Make Sexy Great Again" or something like that. And I saw a lot of people talking about like how she's a Trump supporter and all this other stuff. But I don't know. I feel like a lot more Black folks are Trump supporters than people realize.
You know what? Do you know actually the fuck what?
What?
I think this might be the first year of my life that I either don't vote or vote third party. I voted straight blue my entire life, and I cannot in good conscience vote for Joe Biden. I cannot. I went down a rabbit hole the other day researching the Congo and Palestine and just going way back in history, and then like looking at videos today, and I'm just like, I feel like we've like, of course, our country and our government has always, I'm not going to go into a whole spiel, but I would say, I feel like our country has always been corrupt, but I feel like this is the beginnings of like the government being like, here, I'm showing you. It's no longer hidden. I'm going to show you. But I'm tired of people redoing that hat because just the look of a red baseball cap is triggering.
Like a motherfucker, yeah. So like people are upset or whatever because she's a Trump supporter, but I'm like, a lot more Black folks are Trump supporters than you think. I feel like Trump, it was a status symbol in the Black community and in the hip hop community going back to the 90s. If I sit here and do research on how many rap songs he's been mentioned in the past 30 years, I'm pretty sure they already wrote articles about that, and there's probably lists about it. But you're not the only person that shares those sentiments, because recently, I think earlier this month, Cardi B came out and said that she's not interested in voting, or she pretty much was talking about feeling. She said, I feel like people got betrayed, referring to Joe Biden. Damn, y'all don't care about nobody. It gets me upset. There's solutions to it. There's a solution. I know there's a solution because you're spending billions of dollars on any fucking thing, which is right. I want a president who understands the pain of the people. I want a president who's going to give us answers. I don't fuck with both of y'all. And I feel like that's a common thread amongst a lot of people that I've been talking to lately when it comes to politics and who to vote for, which side they're aligning to, things like that. It's not looking good. And of course, once those statements came out and those articles came out earlier this month, a lot of people expressed, the lesser of two evils viewpoint, but it's like we've been doing the lesser of two evils. I've been voting Democrat for as long as I could vote for the couple of elections that I've been old enough to vote in. And it's like, at what point do we begin to see true benefit from it as American citizens? Like,
well, people can't be too upset because looking at the Billboard chart, her and Nicki Minaj have the 1 and 2 positions for top rap song of the week. So
yeah, they talking about that list because Sexy Red went on, I think, Instagram and tagged everybody. And
did you hear about Angel Reese?
What happened with Angel Reese this week?
She was ejected last night.
What did she say to the ref?
I don't know what she said to the ref, but regardless of whatever she said, it does not matter. Niggas in the NBA be doing way worse shit and get fined a whole lot less money. And these women don't get paid nothing. And, they want them to be aggressive. They want them to care about the sport. And it's okay. It's one of them things, like, it's okay when the guys do it, but when the girls do it, it's not cute.
I heard them women get busy. I seen some of them clips. Some women get physical, and I heard that that's how the NBA used to be.
Well,
Lonzo it's not Ball, as aggressive. What he did?
He defended her. He said, he tweeted today, he's like, ref that threw out Angel Reese is weak, by the way. You know who you are. And then he said, keep your money, Angel. I got you. So he's offering to pay for her fine.
Pay the fine.
Because, he gets paid probably 700,000 times percent more money than she does. So I thought that was cute. I still have yet to catch a game though.
Yeah, I'm still salty because a few weeks ago, was that like a week or two ago, my sister got tickets to a game and nobody freaking told me. I was like, shit, I wanted to go. I would have stayed out here longer. Why would you do that? I'm like, shit, I would have took the tickets and went. But I just have to just make time another time. But yeah, the basketball discussions are wild. I'm still researching and like figuring out what's going on. But the basketball discussions are disgusting. If you are someone who is interested in the WNBA, the best I could tell you is stay the fuck off the internet looking up discussions or just engaging in anything related to it and just go watch the damn game. Because the discourse and the behaviors, my God.
Do you have anything else? Because if not, I want to talk about something.
Okay. I mean, I have So I was doing my little so I was doing my research and I stumbled upon something and I haven't watched this show in years, but keep with me. So Cheryl Burke from Dancing with the Stars came out and said on a few days ago, she came out and said to be single, celebrities, if you do Dancing with the Stars, be single. And she got into, and I'm like, well, what are y'all on there on set doing for real? Are y'all cheating? Is this like work wife, work husband to a whole new level? She's describing it as an arranged marriage and it is black and white, either love each other or hate each other for real. This show is ruining marriages. What's happening over there? It's supposed to be just dancing.
I don't know who this person is, and I've never watched an episode. So
I used to watch it years ago. But I just always found the shit. I was like, wait, what do you mean you should be single? How many relationships has this show actually ruined? Wait, I have to look this shit up. It's so intimate and you're stuck with this person. You better try and make it work at least. You get close in so many ways. These celebrities are so vulnerable because in order to succeed, you have to strip it all down. And that alone, I bet you most of these married celebrities have never even done that with their own partners. Wow. But yeah, what you had to say? What happened?
Megan Good and Jonathan Majors was stepping out at the NAACP Theater Awards, hugged up, looking into each other's eyes like they're still in love. And I'm like, God, dog.
Oh, Lord.
Even though he had all this drama amongst himself, he's still on the red carpet for Black shows. Like, I can't wait to see them at the BET Awards again. It's like I can already hear the conversation with his publicist. Like, we're going to start from the ground up until the white people accept you again.
You know what you just reminded me of? Mm-hmm. Why they got Drake up going? Drake is about to go to the Kids' Choice Awards. Like, what?
I'm sleep.
Hold on. Because I saw this and I thought it was a fucking joke. I thought it was a meme. I had to look this shit up. They did just going to segue. Just after what we just encountered at the beginning of May, these niggas said, yeah, let's put him at the Kids' Choice Awards with the kids. Look at this shit. No sense of nothing. They don't have no sense of like
I was about to
awareness.
Say that's like
that's a fucking Boondocks episode.
I'm sorry. This is the first time I've laughed in at least a week.
This is a fucking Boondocks episode. Yo, we living in a Boondocks episode, my nigga.
God. Oh my God. You know what we should talk about? Did you finally see the lineup for Essence Fest?
Some of it.
It's like Usher.
Yeah.
Janet dope. Jackson is the main headlining, and Victoria Monet. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is cute. This does not make me want to buy a ticket though.
I still want to go. I like all of them.
I like them too, but not enough to travel.
I don't know. I guess I'm feeling like they took too long with that rollout. Mm-hmm. They took too long with that rollout. Why you gonna roll it out at the end of, what was it, the end of May? They just rolled that out, right? So that's like the end of May.
Yeah, it came out May 25th, I think.
End of May for a concert, for a show, for a festival that takes place at the start of July. I don't know what was going on. I hope next year that they don't take so long to do the rollout. Because I was digging, I'm doing research because I want to go this year. Folks who normally go was like, we get to know who it is. Usually from early Q1, January, early in the year, we get to know who's a part of the lineup, who's headlining and all of that. I don't know what's happening this year.
Do you think you're going to go?
I'm going to still try to go. But
When is it again? June?
I don't know if I want to go by myself though. It's supposed to be, I think July, the start of July, maybe July 4th.
I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't broke, I'd go with you.
Let me see. It says June 29th to July 3rd, but I think
there's this, like, I don't know if you've seen this because it came out today, but this is the biggest headline I could find. The video is fucking wild.
July 4th to 7th. Uh-oh. Yeah, Essence Fest is July 4th to 7th. Well, what
It's on July 4th?
Yes.
The 4th of July?
Yes.
God, dog. Okay. Enjoy that traffic.
That's what I'm gonna say. Cause I'm about to say, as a holiday, I don't really care about like, oh, I'm not doing anything special for July 4th. But yeah, a lot of people still are. So that traffic would be a bitch to get through.
I feel like that's a sign that you are officially an auntie and you're getting older, when people are like talking about events or going to the club and you automatically thinking about parking and traffic and whether or not you got to stand in line. Like, these are the things I care about.
My feet hurt. How you got these fucking heels on. I'm not wearing heels like that no more unless they platforms. They can hold my big ass up.
The other day I slept wrong and I woke up and my back was hurting for 2 days and I'm like, oh my God, I need a tune up.
Yo, we was just talking about that shit on stream earlier because I was fucking playing Sims and one of the Sims was sleeping like kind of awkward. They was like, yo, if I sleep like that, I'm waking up with a crick in my neck. I'm like, same. I'm like, how the fuck people sleep like that?
If I'm sore, I want it to be because I had gotten laid in a spectacular fashion.
That you got your bones realigned?
But did you see this video of this graduation that came out today?
I did not.
Girl.
What happened?
My gosh. Okay. I would send it to you on Instagram, but you don't be checking your DMs. But
that's crazy. Just send it to the Instagram. I have my shit right here.
Okay. So I'm gonna send it to you right now.
As long as it's not TikTok, because I don't think I'm signed into TikTok over here. Yeah, I'm not.
But the video is, I gotta send it to you. The video came out today, and it's a video of a Wisconsin graduation ceremony, and it's gone viral. Because in the video, you see a line of adults who, you know, when you walk across the stage, you shake people's hands, like professors, the dean of the college, whoever. So this was a high school graduation. And every other adult is white. And towards the back of the line, there's a black man, and he's the superintendent of the school. In the video, you see a white girl shaking hands. And right before she gets to the black man, who's the superintendent, her daddy gets on the stage, puts his hands on the superintendent, and pushes him out of the line on the graduation stage in front of everybody because he, quote, did not want his daughter to touch a nigga, with a hard R, of course. The school is called Barbadoo. I ain't never heard Baraboo, something like that. And this school has been in the headlines before because a couple of years ago, there was a picture of like 60 white boys making the Heil Hitler hand signal, and they took a picture of it. And so this school is known for its racism and being okay with it. But you got to watch the video. Some people are saying it's because he made a bad call regarding his daughter, because apparently his daughter is a bully. No surprise. And then somebody else is like, no, he definitely called him the hard R. And I'm like, which one is more believable? Him getting on the graduation stage in front of everybody and pushing his man out of line because he didn't like a decision regarding disciplining his daughter, or because he's racist? And I'm just like, the way I would have gotten fired that day. And when you watch the video, you can hear the superintendent saying, get your hands off me. Like, don't put your hands on me. But you can't really see what happens after he pushes him out the frame. Ain't that some wild shit?
Yo, these people getting bolder. They getting bolder. That is some wild shit. These people getting bolder, and folks need to start matching their energy or one up in it. But that's just me though.
Do you feel like something's brewing?
If we continue at this rate, maybe not.
I was hearing RuPaul talk about how he bought his 4th or 5th manor in Colorado or someplace in preparation for the inevitable Civil War.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's wild here. Once I heard about Project 2025, I'm just like, I ain't putting nothing past nobody no more. But anyway, that's all the things I had. Fuck that daddy. Fuck your bully daughter if that's true. I cannot imagine thinking that you have the kind of privilege to get on a national platform during a ceremony and push a superintendent out the way so he won't touch your daughter's hand. That's just wow. And the comments are all like, this poor girl, she's gonna remember this forever.
Sorry, I would have lost my job because I'm whooping his ass.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm beating that nigga like he stole some. So I, like, really?
Is that gonna do it for a mess?
Yeah, that's what I got for the mess.
All right, we got a topic we want to talk about this week.
What I got? I just got gaming stuff, and I don't know if it's super exciting. I know right now in the Sims community, they're up in arms because EA is rolling out a series of updates. The Sims 4, which is a life simulation game that I love to play and I've been playing for a very long time. They are rolling out a series of updates to fix a lot of bugs that have been a part of this game for so long. It's to the point where it's been like a running joke.
When did Sims 4 come out again?
Sims 4 came out, this is about 10 years ago now. Yeah, Sims 4 been out for so long. It's actually now available for free.
I wonder what's older, Sims 4 or GTA 5? GTA.
2014. Sims 4 came out September 2nd, 2014. GTA 5 might be older.
It's wild how
by a year or something. Yeah, September.
The game was old as hell and people still playing.
GTA came out September 17th, 2013. So GTA 5 is literally a year older than The Sims 4.
2013.
And honestly, those are the two games that I've actually played the most in the past 5 years. Like, those are the games that I have the most hours in the past 5 years. But a lot of Simmers are losing it because on top of the flurry of bug fixes and updates the team is rolling out, they've also rolled out this new feature that allows Sims players to get daily assets for logging in. Login dailies. Like if you're playing, say it's similar to like if you play Fortnite, you get a skin, or you're playing Call of Duty, you get, login rewards. And Simmers are bugging out about it, but I'm like, it's free stuff. They're getting recolors, new traits, items, different things, revamped items from different packs, new items. I personally don't see a problem, but
I want to play The Sims with you one day. I know it's not possible, but I want to.
I would say maybe you play and you share your screen and I'll talk shit with you. That's how we can play Sims. Since it's not multiplayer, that's how people play The Sims with each other.
Are you going to play Little Nightmares 3 when it comes out? That's duo
Oh my
play.
God. I was going to say, if it's multiplayer, I'll play with you.
Yeah. It's
okay.
It's two people.
Wait, when does this shit come out again?
This year. I don't think they said the month yet, but it's coming out this year.
We finna be stressed the fuck out. You gonna be patient with me? Because I be fucking up. I be dying a lot. I get nervous and sweaty and shit.
Are you gonna be patient with me? Because I be fucking shit up. Yeah, because you gotta play that game with a controller, and I'm not a controller girly. It took me forever to finish Little Nightmares 2.
I grew up on controller, and I had to like relearn the shit after spending so much time learning mouse and keyboard, shooters, everything on mouse and keyboard. But no, I get fucked up in Little Nightmares. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be patient. I might get distracted. They might be in chat talking shit, and I get slapped with something. I played the second one.
Oh, okay.
And I went through hell with the second one. But I beat it somehow. I beat it. I just remember that accordion neck bitch chasing me in the library, huh?
You know what I've been playing the last couple of days?
What?
Killer Clowns.
What the
from
fuck?
outer space. Okay? You ain't heard about this game?
I think everyone is playing this about game. It. Killer Clowns from outer space. Oh, that sounds like some.
It's like Dead by Daylight, shit. But with it's based on the 80s movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But I've been playing it. Somebody was nice enough to gift it to me, and I was like, okay, because I was not gonna buy it because that was $40.
Damn.
And I've been really, really enjoying it. It's like the only thing I've been really doing in my spare time. It's really cute. It's not scary.
It's not?
Nah.
Oh, because it's like Killer Clowns. Well, I don't know much about the franchise, but I did see like a tweet about it. I think I saw the game developers on my timeline the other day. And I was like, what's this?
It's not scary at all.
I've been deep
It's
in my Sims 2.
I mean,
So,
I guess I think Dead by Daylight is scarier than it actually, and I don't think Dead by Daylight is scary at all
what?
either. But do you think Dead by Daylight is scary?
I used to think so until I started playing it.
Yeah.
So like watching it in its infancy, in the very beginning, right? I used to be like, oh, this give me the heebie-jeebies. You know what I'm saying? But once I finally, you know what I'm saying, stopped being a baby back bitch and I actually installed it and started playing, I said, oh, this not as scary as I might clench my ass cheeks a little bit from time to time when I'm on Survivor, but it's a little rattling, but it's not scary.
I think we should call this episode Just Talking Shit. We should just bring up random topics and talk about them for 5 minutes and go to the next topic. ADHD thoughts. You got any topics you want to talk? You want to talk about grinding?
Grinding. Yo, so
do you? I don't. This might be a Texas thing, but when that song was out, they would take their pens and I don't know if there's an official name with it, but they'd be making them beats on the cafeteria tables. Yep.
Yeah, we do it with our hands though, but same shit. Cafeteria, lunch table, boop boop. To the point, it was. I don't know. That shit was like a cultural reset. Yeah. You know how the electric slide is, or like one person do it, and then you look up and like it's like a domino effect. Everybody get involved. For years, we would do that shit in the cafeteria, and it would start off with 1 or 2 people, and then you look up and like half the lunchroom is like involved. They at the table, either they rapping or they just singing the song or something. Oh, good times, good memories. But yeah, man, I think a lot of people are collectively experiencing burnout, and everybody's just, not even everybody, but most people are in an era of trying to like figure themselves out and figure that out while also fighting our economy, fighting the price gouging, fighting these expensive ass groceries. Like life is just lifing right now for a lot of folks. Every day I'm having conversations with people or I get online and it's just the energy is so different, you know? So
how do you feel about global warming? I'm just going to ask you questions and get your opinion on them.
Not global warming.
Shit.
Global warming scares me. And the way people treat the earth, we not far off. Shit scares me.
Have you ever thought about getting an IUD?
IUD, I had one. I took it out.
Oh, we talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, I had an IUD in my early 20s. I took it out because...
Did we talk about the pain?
Oh, that shit hurt so bad.
Yeah, tell me about that.
She put that shit in and that shit hurt like hell. And then I made her take it out because I bled for like 2-3 months straight. And I was like, the point of this was for me to be able to freely copulate without, concerns and worries of pregnancy, but also where I'm going to have time to copulate if my cycle never fucking ends. So I made her take it out.
Copulate.
Yes, I have to say copulate, how to copulate if I'm constantly bleeding. So
I always hear women talk about how it's like the most painful thing they've ever experienced. And they don't give you anything for the pain except for like some women just take Tylenol. And I'm like, hell nah.
The most painful point is when they're removing it and when they're like they're putting it in or they removing it. When she took it out, that shit hurt so bad. I was like, I'll never do that shit again. I'm so sorry. No.
I'm so glad.
And the worst part about it is that was the reason, the IUD was the reason why I stopped going to that particular gynecologist. And when I need help or I need anything regarding my coochie, women's, I just go to Planned Parenthood, because when I told her what it was happening, she was like, well, I told you there'd be side effects. And I said, yeah, and these side effects I'm not okay with. They actually defeat the purpose of why I got it. So I need you to like, she was really giving me pushback and like trying to argue. How you trying to argue with me about some shit that I agreed to? This is my motherfucking body. What you trying to argue with me for? Then she started asking me personal questions like, what do I do for a living? Like pretty much trying to allude to like, what are you going to do if you get pregnant? And I'm like, I don't think any of that is your business. Yeah, that's what she was alluding to. Like, what are you going to do if you get pregnant? Like, what? Bitch, if you don't take this shit out before I go off in this place, I flip this fucking table. But like, no, like women's health and doctors, my God.
I was looking up hysterectomies this week because I really think it sounds amazing. And because we were talking about this a little bit earlier. I had PMDD, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and it just means like before your period, nothing's okay. And so I was reading about these women getting hysterectomies. And then it took me down the rabbit hole. Women also getting their fallopian, like their tubes tied. And I had no idea that like nearly 100% of the time when a woman wants to get a hysterectomy or her tubes tied, that she has to get permission from her
Permission from the
husband.
husband.
But men don't have to get permission when they get vasectomies. And I thought that was the craziest shit ever. And like how women have to, like if they want to get their a hysterectomy, so many of them were saying how they have to complete a series of birth control for however many months before they can go on to the next step. And I'm like, no. If I say I want a hysterectomy, God damn it, just give me a hysterectomy. But I thought that was interesting. The stuff I'd be Googling just be random. Whoever my FBI agent is, they're confused.
I found, I knew that for a long time, but I saw discussions about that recently, and I was just like, wow, that's so regressive. We still I gotta ask for permission to still in some states, and up to 2 or 3 states, that is the case. You do have to ask permission for your husband. Like in like about 3 or 4 states, a good handful of states, that shit is still required.
Okay, random topic number 10. You hear about that guy in China who cured diabetes and they killed him?
I did hear about that. No, I didn't hear that they killed him. Oh, what the fuck you mean they killed him?
No, they haven't killed him. They're probably going to though. I mean,
wow.
Clearly.
Oh my God.
Do you know how much money America makes like on insulin? Some shit that costs 2 cents to make, and people be paying upwards with insurance, sometimes up to $300.
Bro, greed. Ain't nothing but greed. They have cures for a lot of things, and they intentionally make the price points unaffordable, unattainable, or they just withhold it from the general public. And I'm over it. But not you scaring me like that.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking about the guy who had invented the vehicles that run on water, and they killed him. So I was getting confused. Yeah, they took that man straight out. Yeah. You can't mess with the oil companies. You can't mess with the medical companies. They will take you out. Let's see what else. I already have my petty for this week. I have 2, maybe 3.
Damn.
I just want to say fuck you to Claire's. Yes, Claire's, the store in the mall where you can get your ears pierced for $20. Yeah, so I went to Claire's last week because I needed a new nose ring, right?
Yeah.
Just because the one I have in my nose right now, I just feel like it's too big. So I was like, I just want something cute, like a little cute stud or whatever. And I walk in and the girl's like, buy one, get one half off. I'm like, bet. And I'm like, I have really sensitive skin. I don't want nothing that turns green. Which ones won't turn green? She's like, oh, the ones that are locked up. So I get some rings. I get home, that bitch turned green not even 24 African American hours later.
Are you serious?
Yes. I called Claire's and I'm like, listen, your bitch lied. I want my money back. And they're like, well, do you have the receipt? I'm like, hell no, I ain't got the receipt. And so they're like, there's nothing we can do for you. So fuck Claire's. Your shit is covered in cheap glitter and sequins. And I ain't never liked you. Even when I was a kid, I ain't never liked you. But I just didn't want to go to the mall. This was like a freestanding Claire's. I was like, I just don't want to go to the mall.
Oh, I was about to say, because the little suburb I'm in, this shit is in the mall. And yeah, we only went to Claire's because there ain't really much other options around here. So... But I know for me, I have sensitive skin, so I just get titanium jewelry. That's the only thing that seems to work for me now. Titanium jewelry. But yeah, what else you got?
I think I'm out.
Okay. I guess I'll just like pretty. I don't have a petty. I'm not feeling super petty. I'm hot as hell though, but I ain't feeling super petty. So I would just say this past week I've been spending time delving back into one of my childhood staples, which is The Sims 2, which is a great game, part of the Sims franchise. The game is 20 years old. Life simulation game. You control little people. Well, with this one, you control them a lot less, but you tell their stories and they live their lives, and it's like super cute. You could do a lot of storytelling with it, and just it's been really great just seeing how fun and nostalgic it's been getting back into it with the community. So if you have anything from like your childhood or your younger years that you're thinking about delving back into, whether it's your favorite TV show, a favorite video game, a book, anything, go get immersed in it. Get immersed in it. Because right now I'm getting immersed in it and I'm 100% enjoying myself. It's been really dope, despite the little bugs here and there. It's been cool.
I've been seeing you streaming really consistently lately, and I was like, go ahead, Mira. I saw you streaming early as hell this morning. I woke up and The first thing I do when I wake up every morning, it should be meditate, make tea, affirmations, what the fuck. It's always turned on YouTube, and it was just streaming. I'm like, couldn't be me.
That's crazy. Working in content creation will have your fucking brain fried. Because the first thing for a long time I do when I get up is check Twitter. Content creation will have niggas' brains fried. Because you always on the internet, like you hyper aware, hyper focused. It's like I got to get to a point where I just schedule posts and just go about my day.
I got a topic.
What's up?
Today, a TikTok came up on my feed. So you know how TikTok is banned? It gotta be banned because of them supposedly stealing our information. Meanwhile, Facebook is right there
selling it. Yeah.
So Facebook, I'm telling y'all right now, go ahead and do it if you have an Instagram or Facebook. So they're doing AI now. They changed their privacy policy, and you're automatically opted in for them to use all of your content to help with AI modeling and targeting ads. And so the girl in the TikTok video was showing people how to opt out. Tell me, and the video wasn't even 24 hours old. Tell me why we all logged in trying to do the steps that she told us, and Facebook had completely changed the layout, and you had to click through a bunch of stuff. I literally had to write 400 words on why I don't want Facebook and Instagram to use my pictures for AI. They make you include screenshots of a reason or like a way that AI has used your, like it was a whole report just so you could opt out. And I'm like, but TikTok is the problem. So I'm just letting you know right now, Google Meta privacy policy AI and go ahead and opt out if you want to.
Don't piss me off. You know what that reminds me of? So with all the shit going on right now, people have been cutting back on subscribing services, right? Because even me, I'm like, damn, I started sitting there. I sat down and looked at like how many subscription services I pay for. I pay for Stars. I ain't watched Stars in a while. I pay for Peacock. Like things that I haven't watched in a while, right? Hell, I kept Disney Plus because of X-Men for a little bit longer. But I noticed when you go to like delete or cancel, even if it's temporary, it's forever, whatever. When you go to cancel, they're getting more and more aggressive with the exit marketing. Like you got 3-4 different sales popping up and it's like, no, I'm not doing this for 99 cents. And then 6 months go by and I remember now it's $10-$20 again. No, but also it's like, I saw one, I think it was something in the streaming space, a service that I use, and they had it set up where you had to like go in and write out. I'm like, why the fuck do I have to explain why I don't want this shit anymore? I said I don't want it. And that should just be enough. Like, I got to write a dissertation on why I don't want a service anymore. I don't want it. I'm not using it. That's it. I'm not using it. So it's not worth me paying for at the moment. That's it. But I shouldn't have. I understand they want, like, they need client feedback in order to improve product. But some of these methods have been getting way too aggressive for my taste. But
who's your favorite X-Men?
Storm, and then Wolverine after her.
I always liked Rogue.
Rogue is cool. Rogue would be like my third. But
not the TV version, the comic version.
Yeah.
I didn't like Anna Paquin.
I'd be feeling bad for her with the whole touching thing. But
yeah. The first X-Men movie is still so good.
I watched it I'll say like in April. I need to go back and watch that shit again. But it was nice going down the wormhole of that and then getting through all the X-Men movies and then getting through the Wolverine movies and then seeing Wolverine and Deadpool get announced that same week. I was like, yeah, boy, I'm finna be in the movie theater.
Listen, I really wanted to go to the movie theater last week because I haven't been in forever, and there's nothing in the theaters to see. Nothing.
For me, it'd be that, and then I'll probably go see Bad Boys, and then what else did I want to see?
Okay,
I think that's it.
Have you heard about what people are saying about Martin Lawrence?
What they said about Marty Moore?
Well, like if you look at the videos of him and Will Smith promoting, he's always wearing these dark shades, and there's a particular clip that I saw where Will Smith is holding his hand and kind of guiding him, so people are suspecting that Martin might be losing his eyesight. And when I watched it definitely, I mean, it could just be age, maybe. I don't know how old Martin Lawrence is, but the difference between how Will Smith was moving around and how Martin was moving around, I don't know, it's weird. I'm getting older and it's like wild because I'm like, I really never expected to get older. Not like I expected to die or nothing. It's just like, wow, like I really am getting gray hair. Like that's really Like I really am aging. Like that's wild. Why? But yeah, he didn't look too good. I don't think I'm the target demo for Bad Boys 4.
I'm weak. Oh yeah, it's Bad Boy 4. I was about to say which Bad Boys is it?
I hated Bad Boys 3. Not as much as I
You
hated
know?
Coming to America 2, but I still hated it.
I don't even know if I saw Coming to America too. I still had problems with the first one that I never really got over.
What was your problems?
I didn't like how the darker women were portrayed in that movie. And then seeing what is it? Was it Vanessa Bell Calloway come out and talk about that shit years later? I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
You know what?
But
That's a good point.
because when I watched it, rewatching a lot of movies in college did something to me. I was like, what the fuck? How did I not notice this weird shit? I'm like, why they always got the dark skinned sidekick that's like super horny and just will go for anything and like, you know what I'm saying? The light skinned chick always the prize type of shit, all the shit going on all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, I already see. I'm like, I'm good. So I don't even think I bothered to watch a sequel with that. But with Bad Boys, I really don't remember if I watched the third Bad Boys. I'm gonna watch it. Maybe I watch it before the new movie. I don't even remember watching it, but I know I watched the first two.
Okay, that reminds me of something. This is a TikTok. So this is actually the best thing I've seen in a while. It's this girl on TikTok, some random chick. She's white with blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
And in the video, she's it's like a 30-second one, and she's like, I'm just gonna say this. And she's like, black women, dark-skinned black women, when y'all have like a yellow sundress on and your box braids in, you look so amazing. Like basically just giving dark-skinned black women their flowers, which was a cute video. But the thing I want to point out is the comment section was just a gag of white women talking about how beautiful dark-skinned women are, and specifically being like, yeah, when they have bantu knots, goddess locks, like they're naming all of these black hairstyles that they love to see on black women. And I literally commented, I was like, I'm not dark skinned, but I love this energy. And then I got like 10 responses from white girls like, yeah, people try to convince y'all that y'all aren't beautiful, but you are, da, 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 da. And I was like, this is girlhood right here. This is amazing.
That shit is cute. You know what that makes me think of? When I got older and I started wearing more colorful clothes. Like I went out of my way to buy bright ass colors, yellows, oranges, blues, this and the third. Because you will realize how much of that bullshit you internalize when you're younger. Like people saying stupid shit, or dark skinned women or dark skinned people shouldn't wear bright colors or da 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 da. And whether people want to admit that shit or not, they internalize that shit. Like really look in your closet and look at like how colorful your wardrobe is. And I'm like, no, I look good in yellow. Fuck that. And I buy yellow and I'm buying the blues and I'm buying the reds. I love wearing yellows. I love wearing reds. Blue is cool. Like, but growing up, it was always some weird colorist shit about darker women and wearing bright colors. Like it was always made out to be a problem, or it's ghetto, or it's this, or it's that. Some people still say that shit. They be getting bullied, and that's what the fuck they get. But
same thing with makeup. I remember up until I quit, there would be black women who would come in and they'd be like, I'm looking for a new lipstick, and I'd give them like a bold red or something. They're like, I can't wear that. My skin.
Why the fuck you can't wear that?
Yeah, she's like, I'm dark skinned, I can't wear bright lipstick. And I'm like, yes, the fuck you can.
You can wear anything. Yo, I'm finna be shady for a minute, but like, you know what really used to send me? Because I think in the early 2010s, the colorism with that shit used to be crazy. You know what the worst part about it was? Seeing people who are lighter with that nasty ass pale pink lipstick on try to tell somebody what the fuck colors they could wear. That shit don't look good on you neither. Like that shit don't look good. But they'll be like, oh, dark-skinned girls shouldn't do this. Dark-skinned, you need to take that ashy ass fucking pookie crackhead lipstick off. Tell my son what don't look good and what that shit don't look good. No, that shit don't be looking good. It be this nasty pale ass pink.
Yeah.
Why people thought that shit was okay? But of course, colorism, so nobody says nothing. I'm gonna find a picture because it was a girl on the timeline.
No, I distinctly remember, like, especially like in
nasty pale pink.
2006 to like 2010, I remember seeing a bunch of tan skinned women who would wear lipsticks that were just like their skin tone, but maybe like a little bit pink, and they just look like a corpse.
Or it looked like you took your foundation and just smeared it on your face and covered your lips too, type shit.
Do you remember the fashion in that time period where everybody was going to the club wearing little blazers and shit?
Yes.
That fucking after 5 cocktail attire at the hookah lounge.
Charlotte Russe Express. Yo, what was them shoes? It was them shoes that I liked, but I never got. What? It was big ass shoes too.
Platform. I remember platform heels and pencil skirts.
Big ass shoes with the spikes on them.
Striped blazers with big ass buttons and
yeah. I still got some blazers. They can't get around this titty.
Jewelry. But yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah. Oh my God. You done took me back to 20.
Oh my God. I remember I made my first YouTube video, like my first outfit of the day video. And in it, I'm wearing a striped blazer and a pencil skirt. And I'm like, and a Michael Kors purse. Man, if you had a Michael Kors purse back then, bitch, you was a baddie.
Michael Kors purse was one of the first things I bought, one of my first big serious adult paychecks. So yeah. I was excited about my Michael Kors purse. Did you know that that style of dressing came from like anti-blackness in clubs? So you know how they have like racist ass dress code practices with like nightclubs and shit. They got it with schools. They got it everywhere. But with nightclubs and, you know, no sagging jeans, no sneakers, no this, no that. So like people started to like change just to have to get past that and deal with that. I never knew that that's where that came from. I'm like, oh, that makes perfect fucking sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
It makes too much sense.
But we thought we was killing it.
Yeah. We going for a job interview and shake some ass at the same time.
I think I'm out of topics.
Okay.
All right. You got anything you want to be pretty or petty about this week, or you ready to just close it out?
No, I think my petty was the damn IUD thing. I was trying to be pretty with the sim shit, but I think I did pretty and petty. But yeah, check me out, X Mirror Mirror on everything. That's XMIRA. Twitter, Twitch, Discord, YouTube. Check me out.
All right, you guys have a good week. Bye.
Take care.